Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from OneHive Gazette. Here with the survey results video. I wanted to share these with you guys so you can see how other people responded, because these responses are going to affect what you see on the channel. I want to post the stuff you guys want to see, so I'm going to kind of take your advice into account. So I really appreciate everyone who filled out the survey. If you haven't filled it out yet, you still can. I'll still check the results. They won't be in this video, but I'm still going to take a look at it. So if you haven't, feel free to keep doing that. I'll check in a number of times in the future. I'm going to show a few graphics of kind of the responses. I like statistics. I'm kind of into making graphs of stuff, etc. So it's cool to see your responses in pie charts and bar graphs, etc. So I'll show those throughout the video. Anyway, though, let's just go through the questions, talk about your answers. The first thing, obviously, was the name. I asked if you guys wanted to leave your account name. I could identify who you were based on some of the comments you've made in the videos, if you've been commenting a lot. Just an optional thing if you wanted me to know that. So a number of you guys did, some of you guys didn't. Not a big deal. Let's move on to the next one. I asked you guys, how long have you been a subscriber / viewer? And this is the pie chart that shows the distribution of all the answers. Most people are in that 1 to 3 month zone, and the channel did grow a lot, so I can see how that would be a popular area. A lot of growth during that time. A lot of people less than a month too, which was second most. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Hope you like the channel so far. And then the last kind of quarter, maybe a little bit less than a quarter, we have a 14 and a 9 or a 14 and a 6% about. Those people are less than 6 months, or sorry, more than, yeah, what am I saying? Those people are more than, okay, come on, here we go. Those people are more than 4 months, and of that 6% are more than 6 months. So not the huge continual viewership, but still a substantial number of you guys have been around for a long time. So I really appreciate that for some of you guys who have been here since, up to over a year ago. I didn't, specify that farther back, but I know some of you guys, I can recognize you from the comments from over a year ago, which is cool. Thanks for sticking with the channel this long. It's awesome to see that. But anyway, moving along, I asked you guys how you heard about the channel. This helps me kind of see where people are viewing my channel. It can help me try to get my videos out there to more people. The main 3 places that people kind of heard about my channel from were the comments on either Jake's video or some other video, just kind of me interacting out there in other people's platforms, recommended videos on YouTube, so just the suggested on the side or whatever, and then just kind of word of mouth from OneHive, from a clanmate, from a friend, something like that. As far as the comments go, you guys might have noticed, I think there was a little while, maybe a few months ago, where my comments were some of the top ones on Jake's videos if you watch OneHive raids. And that was mainly because there was a period of time where my schedule worked out so that right when I woke up, he had just uploaded a video. Like, I set my alarm for 6 o'clock, and that's right when he uploaded a video, my time. So I'd go in, I'd watch it, and sometimes I'd comment. And because I was one of the first people to watch it, I think my comment got liked a lot and replied to a lot. So that made it the top comment a lot of the time. That doesn't happen quite as much anymore, just based on my schedule. But sometimes I am one of the first people, and if I do drop a comment, a lot of people see it and check out my channel, which is cool. I'm not trying to, spam his videos or anything, but when I have something to say, I usually drop it in the comments, and if that leads people to my channel, that's great. So I know a number of you guys are from Jake's channel, and I hope you continue to watch his videos. I still watch most of his videos because I like what he uploads, and my videos are somewhat similar, a little bit different. So hope you guys enjoy both the channels. And if you guys don't watch Jake, I could recommend him as another YouTuber that has war type Clash of Clans gameplay and stuff. So anyway, and then also it's great that YouTube has my videos as recommended videos. It shows that my channel is kind of being viewed as an active, somewhat of a medium-sized channel. That makes YouTube, make it the recommended videos more. And then word of mouth at OneHive is great. If you guys heard from a clanmate, it's always nice to see people kind of spreading my channel on their own initiative. So thanks for you guys who have told other people about my channel. That really helps me gain viewers. So anyway, moving on to the next question. It was, let me look right here. It was how many videos do you guys watch on average of what I upload? And a solid majority of you guys, or not the majority, but the most popular answer, I guess I should say, was about 40% for every upload, which is great. I love the people that, are dedicated to the channel, watching every video. It's cool to see that. I see you guys in the comments a lot. And then another big chunk of you guys, about a quarter, said they watch more than 75%. So maybe everything except, the occasional, if there's one series you're not a big fan of or something, or if you just, are busy, I get it. It's hard to be religiously watching videos like this. And then the 50 to 75% range, still a solid majority of my videos, was another quarter, and just kind of a sliver was the bottom two categories. Now, they might be kind of underrepresented because they're probably not watching this video, and they probably didn't take the survey if they're only watching, 1 in 3 or 4 videos. So it might be higher, who knows. But at least of people who took the survey, these were the results. The next question was, how old are you? Pretty spread out. I had probably the majority would be in the older teenage range, so like 15 to 19 maybe. And then still a lot of you guys are up in the 20s, 30s, and even 40s. So a nice spread out age range, which is nice, brings new perspective maybe to the channel. I'm not sure, but it's cool to see viewers at a lot of different ages. So that's cool. Next question was, I asked about your favorite series, and I'll let you guys just check any that applied. So the most common was live attacks. And then looks like everything else was kind of similar. Clash 101 was one of the lower ones, and same with Live on Battle Day. But after kind of looking at this and looking at some of the written responses you guys gave, I determined there's kind of like 3 different groups of people. There's the people that like the live attacks, Live on Battle Day stuff. They want the live content. There's another group of people that want more of the technical videos, which could include, base tips, attack strategies, just stuff that you take something away. There's like a message, some tips, maybe something you didn't know. That's another solid group of people. And then there's people that just like the war recaps. That was somewhat popular. I mean, half of you guys put that as one of your favorites. So people just like seeing attacks, I guess, at all town hall levels. I'll talk about that in a minute. But those are 3 solid groups. And as far as the least favorite goes, that's the graphic of it. A few people, the most popular were the opinionated videos, war recaps, and then the base design and tips. Although a lot of people did put that as their favorite too. So if anything, this tells me that a lot of you guys like different stuff. I'm not going to stop any series, whatever the plural of that is. I'm not going to stop making any lines of videos because a lot of you guys have different preferences, and obviously I can't please everyone, but I want to make sure that your favorite types of videos are still coming out. So I'll make sure to upload regularly, and let's say if you like live attacks and stuff, I'll make sure to try to do 2 live attacks maybe, and if I can, a live on battle or live on war day, whatever I call it, a live on war day video. So you guys get the live content. I'll also try to do a few war recaps per week, a few opinionated videos, maybe just 1 of those, and then some more technical base design, Clash 101. I'll try to keep it balanced on the channel because you guys like different stuff. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but those were the results for the favorite types of videos. Then I'll just talk about all the free response now, because there were 3 different things. There was the what you like that's going on right now, what you want to have added, and then any additional comments. I'll get to the fundraising stuff in just a moment. I'll talk about that last. But anyway, of the written things that you guys gave me, I'll just address a few topics that were brought up that I saw people talking about a lot, a few questions and stuff like that. The first one was actually people talked about my commentating, kind of my speech and stuff. A few people said, say less, have more confidence, stuff like that. As far as the confidence goes, I'm not terribly enthusiastic, especially when I'm just sitting here recording. So I'm not like Chief Pat or anything where you can just feel that enthusiasm dripping out of me. So unfortunately, you're kind of stuck with me. This is who I am. I'm not going to try to pretend to be enthusiastic about some attacks, although you might get a little flavor in my live attack videos when something goes wrong. As far as the I know I do say quite a bit. I've gotten a lot better. I used to say it a lot more, but it's hard on YouTube. You know, when I'm just trying to come up with this stuff on the spot. I'm not reading a script. This is all in one take usually. Most of my videos are, so don't have time to stop and kind of get myself together. Have to just keep going, one long rant or one long soliloquy, whatever you want to call it. So I'm doing my best to keep the commentating fluid, but I am gonna stutter and say stuff. It just happens. It happens to a lot of YouTubers, especially younger people. I don't know why. It's just a younger person problem. So guys gotta deal with it, but I'm getting better, I think. You can go back and watch some of my older videos, and I might sound not quite as fluid, so hopefully I've gotten better. Anyway, another thing people talked about was adding an intro or an outro to my channel. A lot of channels have a little, for example, OneHive Gazette animation at the beginning, and that's just kind of a time thing. It would take more time to do this. I'd have to, first of all, make one, then I'd have to, on each video, add it. So I'd have to download everything into iMovie, add the intro. That might screw up some of the video format, because some of the video format might be different dimensions than the actual intro, which could complicate things. So it's not something that I think you guys care about that much. I know people have asked about it, but it's kind of just a quality, fun thing to have. I don't think it adds anything that much to the channel. So I probably are not going to have that, but I'll talk about that a little later, because there is a possibility where I could add one. Let's see. Some of you guys talked about modding, like my opinionated videos I make, where I talk about what I think of modding. And some of you guys said I'm being too soft on modders. Basically, what you've seen on my channel recently are different perspectives, different ways I'm looking at modding, how Supercell thinks of it, interviewing a modder, stuff like that. I could make a video where I rant about how I think modders are hurting the game, especially for the fair play community, but I'm not going to. It's already been said. I want to bring you guys something that is interesting, something you might not have heard before. So I'm just as hard on modders as the next guy. Most of the people at OneHive have similar views to me, I think. Not always, though. I don't speak for OneHive, but I'm not far from what they think, so don't misinterpret what I'm saying as me promoting modding or anything. I'm just showing different viewpoints of it, and yeah, I'm pretty hard on modders, although I will, interview them. It's nothing personal, so that's why I know I have a lot of subscribers who are modders, which is fine. I don't mind it. I disagree with how you play the game, but I can talk about it with you. I'm not going to have it be personal unless you start making it personal. So unfortunately, I'm not going to do a ranting video against modding for you guys who want to see it, but just know that I'm not a big fan of modding in general. A few guys mentioned that I should focus more on base design videos, and that's kind of my unique thing I do, that not many other YouTubers make those videos, but unfortunately, that's not kind of my thing. I do make quite a bit of them, and I've been making more recently. It's just that other people have been liking the live attacks, the war recaps, and I don't want to exclusively focus on base design, just because from the survey, that's not the majority of people. Just want to see that. People want to see other stuff too. So if you haven't noticed, I've been making more of them because they've been popular, but I'm not going to exclusively do that. So unfortunately, for those of you who want to see that, I'm still going to keep the other videos up, but you will see quite a bit of different base tips. And especially as I go to Town Hall 10, you'll see Town Hall 10 base builds probably, etc. So another thing that was brought up was the coverage of Town Hall 8s, Town Hall 11s, Town Hall 10s, because I do focus on Town Hall 9s a little bit on my channel, and the problem with Town Hall 8s is that we don't have many Town Hall 8s in Genesis. Typically only for arranged wars do we have Town Hall 8s if the other clan wants to use Town Hall 8s, because all the 8s are in, I think, Alpha, so I don't have a whole lot of gameplay, but whenever I see some Town Hall 8 action, I'll be sure to show it, because I know you guys want to see that. But the game's kind of shifting upwards a little bit, so not going to see that much Town Hall 8 stuff, but you will see the occasional Town Hall 8 attacks in some of the recaps of the arranged wars for sure. Town Hall 9's obviously being covered a lot. Town Hall 10 action, you guys want to see more of that? I am going to Town Hall 10, so you'll see some live attacks from a Town Hall 10. And I'll also try to focus a little more on Town Hall 10 when I can in some of these war recaps if we have some good 3 stars by Town Hall 10s. So you'll see some of that action, and we're also getting some 11s in Genesis too. So you guys will see Town Hall 11 stuff. I'm going to cover 9 through 11 and 8s occasionally, pretty much. So hopefully that fits in with what you guys want to see. That's basically the response I've been getting so far. Final topics was interaction with other YouTubers and stuff. I would love to do a video with Jake or something. I think it would help get my channel out there to more people, and it would be interesting to talk to him or even other YouTubers. Unfortunately, those guys are busy, so I'm not able to do that. And as far as interviewing just regular people, doing live attacks where other people are doing the attack, it's just kind of a time thing. It's hard to coordinate that. Use the software to get their audio and then their screen on the recording. It's just kind of a thing, a few hoops I have to jump through to get that done. And I'm trying to keep this channel kind of a hobby. I don't want to have to spend a lot of time coordinating, who's going to be on the channel. It makes it easier just for it to be kind of my commentation, me commentating on these videos. I'm not sure how you say that. As far as rather than bringing other people on the channel. So I know you guys would like to see that, and if I get the opportunity, I'm sure I will. But it's not the most convenient thing to do, so you're not going to see a whole lot of other people like on the channel for interviews or live attacks and stuff. That's just kind of how it is. Those are the topics that were mainly discussed. I want to talk about the donation question. I'll go ahead and throw the graphic up for your guys' responses. I probably should just talk about the finances of the channel in general. I've never addressed this in any other video, but I feel like it's kind of time to do that now since I had that question on the survey. I'll kind of start at the beginning, I guess. As far as any kind of regular donation, because a lot of other channels do Patreon and have like a regular opportunity for people to pay to see what they want to see on the channel and to support the person who makes the videos. And that's different for some channels, like Jake's channel. Again, if you watch that, he's an adult, he has a job, he's supporting a family, he's taking a lot of time out of his day to kind of make these high quality videos. He has an intro, high quality editing, etc., a little bit better than what I have, and it makes sense for him to have a regular monthly opportunity to fund his channel, because this is valuable time he's taking. For me, it's more of a hobby. I don't consider it a job. I have fun doing it, and I have bought, a computer a while back. I did buy an iPad, a new microphone. This stuff isn't just for Clash of Clans, but it's used a lot for the channel, and I don't consider that to be your guys' cost. I mean, this is stuff I'm buying, so you guys shouldn't have to, pay for this or anything. It's completely my decision to buy stuff to make the videos better, and I think just your viewership's pretty much enough. I don't ask for any kind of regular thing. I'm not going to have a Patreon. Just because I don't feel like you guys should have to pay to watch my videos. This should be something on YouTube that's obviously free, that you can just come in and watch. I can interact with you guys. It's more of a hobby for me. As far as why I, kind of asked if you guys wanted to donate to the channel, and it's basically because this is a one-time upgrade I'm doing, and this is the opportunity I think I want to give you guys a chance to donate back to the channel if it's something you really like and you want to support, because this is the one time where it would help a lot to have some extra money to spend on gems and stuff. I am going to spend a little bit of my own money, but I don't want to have to invest a whole lot for this upgrade. I know a lot of you guys don't like gemming. The thing is, though, at Town Hall 10, once you're in new Town Hall 10, have to gem the spell factory, obviously, because you need your spells, unless you're going to sit out war for like 2 weeks or whatever. And another thing is I gem my heroes for war. If you're in OneHive, you kind of have to. And that's kind of a monthly expense. I have to spend $10 a month gemming heroes. Nothing big, that's a really small amount, but it's another thing that I have to pay for on a regular basis. But once again, this is part of my gameplay. It doesn't relate to the YouTube channel. I'm not asking you guys to pay for that. I'm asking for donations if you guys want to help my Town Hall 10 upgrade go quicker. I think it might make the live attacks more interesting, because new Town Hall 10s typically just go for 2 stars on some of the top bases. Once I get my troops upgraded a little bit more, I can go for 3 stars. I think that might make some of the gameplay more interesting that you see regarding the live attacks and stuff. And I understand people can't for tons of different reasons. I know some of you guys are not financially independent. You're, still living with your parents because you're a teenager or you're at college. You can't donate. Totally get that. And some people, times are tough. They're tight on money. Don't feel obligated. I know a few of you guys were kind of apologizing. No need to apologize. Don't feel obligated or anything. This is completely voluntary. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. And then another thing is people don't gem their accounts. So they kind of said, hey, why would I pay for you to gem your account? I get that too. If you don't like gemming, if you don't believe in it, don't feel obligated to pay for me to gem my account. This is just an opportunity if you feel like it's something you want to do. So I was thinking about what I want to do with this because as you guys saw, there's a number of people, I think like 12 or something, that were willing to donate, which is awesome. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you like the channel and that you're willing to help invest in it. So what I am going to do is I'm going to just leave my email open. I'm not going to start a GoFundMe. That's more for serious stuff. I don't want to have a, fund me to play this game, GoFundMe. And I don't want to start a Kickstarter or anything like that, especially because you never really know where the money's going online. You're just donating to some random person who you watch on YouTube. What I am going to do is I'm going to have my email open, onehivegazette@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description for the spelling if you guys have trouble with that. And you can email me a gift card if you want. You can email me channel art, an intro maybe, if you guys want to take the time to make an intro. That's when I might consider adding an intro. If you guys are nice enough to volunteer to make one for me, I'll probably put it up if it's a decent intro. It takes maybe 10 minutes longer, 15 minutes longer when I'm editing it, but I can make it work on most of my videos, especially if you guys, make a high quality intro or an outro, channel art, stuff like that. So I'm not going to talk about this in my other videos. I'm not going to be like, hey, give me money every week. This is just a one-time thing. So and over the course of the next week or two, if you guys, are feeling generous and you have the ability to do so and you want to do so, don't feel obligated to do so. But if you do, if you want to fund the channel and invest in it, you can go ahead and shoot me an email me the code of the gift card or whatever if you want to give me money, or you can give me channel art, stuff like that, because my banner on my YouTube channel doesn't fit right, so it just shows the OneHive Gazette. It doesn't really show the rest of the stuff that I made, so not the best channel art person. But anyway, though, that's how you can support the channel. For those of you guys who said you might be interested in doing so, no obligation. I'm still going to keep making videos regardless of what you guys do, so don't feel like you have to. It's just an opportunity to do so if you want to. Anyway, though, those are the results. I wanted to share them with you guys so you could see how this will affect the channel and kind of where we're at right now. So hope this gave you guys some perspective as far as what's going to be coming up soon and what kind of videos you'll be seeing. Really appreciate your guys' responses once again. Still, if you haven't already, you can still complete the survey. I'll still take a look at your responses. But that's going to do it for this video. Kind of a long one, but a lot of info in it. And I'll see you guys later. More content coming, as always. Bisectatron out.